Well, how y'all doing? Derby Jack here. Well, listen. Today is Monday, and today I have a rant. My rant is I've been on here lately, and the thing a lot of us have been telling you all out there about how AI is taken over and how we're just giving it to them. We're giving them everything that we're supposed to be. So that we're supposed to do. We're just letting them do it, or it do it, or whatever. Now, I have noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed, there's a I don't know if it's a group of them, but there's this one called News Nation. And if you go on it and check it out, I mean, they may be giving you the news. They could even be giving you truth. But when I see an AI image, an AI person, not like you and me, like me, I'm a real person, okay? But when they're like, doing, where you could see there's nothing in the eyes, where they're making these moves and they try to get advanced. They'll make a certain amount of moves, certain amount of time. But if you're sitting there watching them, you notice it. These aren't real people. And what they want us to do is make it normal. I won't watch it. I go underneath it. Where are the real people? Why can't you use real people? I want to hear this news from a real person, a real voice. I don't want to see this. I don't want to make it a normal thing. You see what I'm saying, people? That's not what I want. And I don't know about you, but when I hear my news, because now I can't trust anything they say because they're bought and sold. So these, whether it's a News Nation, there's another one, Politics Now, or whatever, you'll see what they are. They're usually kind of all right in the front, but real blurry in the back. Like, this is normal. This ain't blurry back here, right? I mean, everything is normal. But they have to blur it real bad. And then they'll have the person, it's like he'll make certain moves, and, move their eyes. You'll know it when you see it. So don't entertain it. Do like I do. Put underneath it and says, I don't like this AI. Where's the real people? You inundated them. There's another one. There's this, I didn't usually want to say it, but he's getting really me teed off, is U.S. homeless, okay? If you go and you see them, their thumbnails are always showing, their AI, always showing unflattering pictures of homeless women. And usually they're half naked. Usually they're in very compromising positions. And I go underneath and I say, what are you, some type of pervert? What, you're drawing perverts for clickbait. And I said, this ain't right. You're sitting here trying to do videos about the homeless situation, but then most of the pictures and you're following around homeless girls and seeing their compromising positions. And this is repulsive. So I'd go underneath and tell them that. I mean, we need to fight the battle where the battle is. If you're on here, don't hesitate to take a couple seconds out and right underneath when you see this stuff. Why are you doing this? Why can't you use real people? Why do you have to sit there and demoralize homeless people or homeless women more than they are? You got to understand, and if you're a Christian, this is what discernment is. These things are discernment. You know what? I wish I didn't have to discern it. What really sucks to me as being a Christian, living in a world that's so freaking perverse that I have to discern it all the time. That every time you turn around, even on here, there's so many perverted things that go on by corporations themselves. How they sell things, how they motivate people to do things. It's repulsive, okay? It's such a debased thing. They find the most debased ways to draw you in, and they get to your lowest point of what you are as a human monkey outside of God. I always make a joke, but it ain't. Outside of God, and you don't believe in God, you may believe in evolution. Then you're an evolutionary human monkey that's still evolving. Me, I'm a created being, a human and also a child of God. I'm created, so I don't know about you. If you came swinging from a tree, that's on you, not me. These are the things they teach us. And now with this AI, there's more. Now, what happens is, here's the thing. You're a news correspondent. You're trying to stay on. Next thing you know, AI Jim or whatever they'll make a name, he's going to take over your job. And you're just going to sit there. And then eventually he ain't going to need you sitting there anymore. But don't believe me, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about news. I've never worked at a newsroom. I never worked in Hollywood. Thank God. Wasn't indoctrinated. Thank God. Anyway, so that's my gripe, and I would like you all to take up the mantle on this also. So when you see compromising thumbnails, and they're doing it for the wrong reasons, and they're doing it to make a bad light, like I said, on poor people in positions. Not every person who lives on the street is a drug addict. Not every person who lives on the street is doing it. They keep choosing just a certain amount. You see, with a certain type, so they can do their thing. Yeah, like I said, you're thinking they're doing it for a good reason, but if you watch those videos after a while, I've checked them out, they don't do it for the right reasons. They really don't. They're doing it for clickbait. And they do certain video, they have certain ways they do it to get you reeled in, if you're kind of debased, if you know what I mean. So anyway, in saying that, a lot of crap going on in Washington. Don't care. I mean, we know it's going to happen. It's just all, eye candy. It's all just look over here. I just, Sketh or whatever his name is, put his foot in his mouth. He could get in trouble for saying kill him. And, everybody's out of whack, man. We are in the end of days. Nothing's ever going to go right. Whether Trump's out, whether Trump's in, it doesn't matter, man. Whether the other side gets in, it doesn't matter. Like I said, the other side comes in, then you got killing babies, men in dresses coming to your church and doing Bible study. I mean, it's never going to stop. It's like one of my songs, sin will continue until it's taken out of this world, until God gets tired of it, until it ends. It has to be taken out of this world, and God's going to make it go away. And when that day comes, it'll be a glorious, glorious day. But until then, this debaseness, this putrid world that we live in, it ain't going to get no better. Don't expect it. Please, for God's sake, don't be an idiot. Don't expect it. Be ready to rise above it. That's the only thing you got. That's the only thing you can do. So anyway, love y'all. Derby Jack out, and hope to see you all on the other side.